How's it going on, everybody? Emperor Gaming here, and today I have a video on Dragon Ball Z, and it's more of a what if scenario type of video of what would happen. And this scenario is what if Gohan, Ultimate Gohan or Mystic Gohan would have killed Super Buu. So let's begin. So firstly, if Gohan would have come and actually killed Super Buu rather than playing around with him the entire time, then Goku wouldn't have had to show up to start with. Secondly, the Earth would have been saved quicker. Hercule wouldn't have been able to become the hero or like become more famous than he actually was, or they would have asked, "Oh, who beat Buu?" And then he would have said, "Oh, it was me," as Hercule does. And lastly is the last implication is Vegeta wouldn't have come back, and so Vegeta wouldn't have been a thing, or yeah. However, this could also lead into the events of Fusion Reborn. Alright? This is because Fusion Reborn is set in the scenario that Vegeta's still dead, there's no Majin Buu, so Gohan or Gotenks must have killed him already, and Goku is in the other world. So what I'm thinking is that if Gohan would have killed Super Buu, this would have led to the events of Fusion Reborn, so we would have at least, Gogeta would have been a thing rather than Vegito. Or, if Gohan would have killed Super Buu, then this would have meant that the torch had finally been passed on, and Gohan would have finally become a real hero after the event of Cell, because after that, he kind of just dropped, he just became irrelevant. He was still relevant, but he was just weak, and this probably would have meant he would have continued training to protect the Earth, because Goku wouldn't have had a reason to come back, and this would mean that Gotenks or Goten and Trunks would also get stronger, and this would create the new generation of fighters, because Vegeta and Goku would have been symbolically passing on the torch to them to continue fighting. If, however, Gohan wouldn't have killed Super Buu as he did, then the events that happen after that would happen as shown in the show. Vegito kill him, Resurrection F, Battle of Gods, all this stuff, canonized stuff. But if he wouldn't, then Gohan would have easily trained to become stronger, and so when a threat like, let's say a threat like Beerus came, then Gohan probably would have been the one to do the ritual. Or because Goku knew, he's to protect the Earth, Beerus is attacking Earth, let's help him out, Vegeta, and then they would have probably agreed, and then given him the ritual most likely. However, since it is Goku and Vegeta, they probably would have tried to take it for themselves anyway, but that's like a what if. What if could have happened is Gohan would have killed Super Buu and continued his training because of that, because he could have become the protector of the Earth. Then that would have meant that once Frieza came back during Resurrection F, that he wouldn't have been as weak, and as shown in the latest episode of Super, a small spoiler, just got completely destroyed. He wouldn't have been that weak. He would have been able to easily beat Tagoma or Ginyu, and to fight Frieza, he would have at least been able to keep up with Frieza, because if you combine the power of his Mystic, which it showed when he was fighting Super, he wasn't even trying half the time against someone like Frieza, would have come back looking for revenge. He would have been strong, but Gohan would have been able to last longer and buy more time for Goku and Vegeta to be training in the hyperbolic or the time area, the staff inside was the staff. So that could be another implication. Another implication could have been that if you take the Hirudegan movie, instead of Goku going Super Saiyan 3 to kill Hirudegan, Mystic Gohan would have just easily been able to do it, because his Mystic form, he would have had more training leading up to that, so he would have been as strong as possibly Goku at that point to beat Hirudegan. Because if you think about it this way, Goku had trouble with Mystic Gohan to fight at Super Saiyan 3 to fight Super Buu. However, Mystic is as strong as Super Saiyan 3, and if it is possible, Mystic plus going Super Saiyan, if that's possible, then Gohan is basically like, he would be superpower. He would be the strongest on the earth. And if he would have continued his training by beating Super Buu, then this would have been, he would have been strong as his father. Alright? And I'm basing this off of the fact that Gohan had no trouble fighting off against Super Buu, even after he absorbed Gotenks and Gotenks and Piccolo. I mean, Gohan was still able to keep up. Goku still had to come. However, I'm talking about if Super Buu wouldn't have absorbed Gotenks, then Gohan would have easily been able to defeat Gohan, and because of this, Piccolo would have finally, seen that Gohan has become stronger, and probably, he wouldn't have had to, get annihilated in the process of resurrection if Saga from Super, and so Gohan wouldn't have felt guilty, and also this would mean that the show would have been able, or the manga, or whatever you want to think, would have been able to have a new main character, and this could have started more new events for that. Because, Kid Buu wouldn't have anything, Fat Majin Buu wouldn't have come back, so this would mean, the tournament arc, we wouldn't have had Majin Buu in the team. We would have had a Gohan who would have been easily as strong, and also he could have inherited the Super Saiyan God Blue form, or some kind of like Mystic God kind of form. Alright, so this is what I think would happen. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more, and also leave a comment on what you guys want to see a video on next. And see ya.